International businesses are feeling upbeat about Taiwan's economy thanks to the country's key role in tech supply chains. That's according to the American Chamber of Commerce in Taiwan.
AmCham member companies demonstrate deep, long-term commitment to Taiwan. More than 80% have operated here for over a decade, and nearly half for almost 30 years. These are experienced operators, deeply embedded in Taiwan's economy.
AmCham's 2026 Business Climate Survey showed businesses were mostly concerned with national security and cross-strait relations. AmCham says only 7% of respondents reported significant disruptions due to cross-strait tensions, but companies are growing cautious. It has now started a task force to help companies boost resilience in the face of uncertainty. To learn more about AmCham's annual survey, our reporter LaMattina spoke to the Chamber's new chair, Anita Chen.
Now this year in your report, security took center stage. When respondents were asked to rank risks to their operations, they cited national security as the top concern, followed closely by cross-strait relations. Now, what is causing these shifts in concerns here, and how are businesses reacting to them?
This past year, 2025, is a highly dynamic year with a lot of geopolitical changes. And to a lot of people, to a lot of companies, feel like nobody knows what's going to happen. But I think what our survey finding tells us is that there's a difference between perceived risks and actual business disruption. They are choosing to stay in Taiwan not because things are getting better, but because they are much better at managing these risks.
Now, how is AmCham helping these businesses revise their continuity plans to bolster their resilience?
Starting late last year, we actually started resilience planning as a task force that will look into what's the best practice planning and what are some categories that companies need to look into. And we are in the process of developing that. Hopefully later this year we can offer that to our companies as part of our services.
Okay. Now, just this January, a major development in U.S.-Taiwan economic relations is the signing of the U.S.-Taiwan trade deal. So how are your members reacting to the new terms of this deal?
AmCham is very supportive of this because this is not just about tariff. This is about long-term U.S.-Taiwan collaboration in technology and supply chain coordination, especially small and medium-sized companies that are based in Taiwan. This actually brings them to the same level with their Japanese and Korean counterparts. And some of those companies are actually our members. So our members in general see this as a positive step.
Now, you've emphasized one of your missions as chair is to future-proof the U.S.-Taiwan economic relationship amid geopolitical uncertainty. So what kinds of plans would you like to see put in place and other protective mechanisms?
This is a great question, and I think we are actually at a pivotal moment because of this backdrop of U.S.-Taiwan increased collaboration. The implementation of those trade arrangements will define the success that Taiwan and U.S. will share. So AmCham, being the bridge between government and industry, hope to continue to foster the dialogue.
That was Anita Chen, the new head of AmCham Taiwan.